This... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta wheelie it! Gotta wheelie it to bring that engine up out of the water. Nice. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we actually gave this BMW a practical application. What is going on, guys? Get123 here, back with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and today, guys, we are going to be doing something that I've been looking forward to doing for a little while now, and that is lifting a BMW i8. This thing is a beauty. I love these cars in real life. I actually got to see one time on the road, and I think it's the only one that I've ever seen, but these things are awesome. So you can see we've got the finished product here already next to us, but what we are going to do is we're going to be lifting it ourselves. So I'm not going to be using this one here. First, what I want to do is drive around this BMW a little bit and kind of show you guys a little bit of how it performs, and oh my gosh, this interior is sick. I didn't even mean to change my view there, but I am glad I did. Wow. Wow. Like, seriously, everything from the gauges to the upholstery and everything just looks really, really good. So, I do have a few concerns about lifting this vehicle. Let's give it a quick test run before we actually lift it. If you guys know anything about the Bmw i8, then you already know that it has a ton of power. It's basically a supercar. So, I'm kind of wondering how this thing's going to react to having the higher center of gravity after being lifted, and just those kinds of things. I think it might be kind of interesting. It might be a little bit of a mess, but that's exactly why we're doing this. It should be pretty interesting. So, the other thing I want to talk about is why I'm doing a video today, guys. Earlier today, I tried to stream, but my internet's just taking an absolute dump today. I don't know what it is, but I called my internet service provider, and the guy was like, yeah, well, it looks like there's definitely something wrong with your connection. I don't know what it is. We're going to have to send out a technician tomorrow. So that's where we're at now. Tomorrow, I guess I have a technician coming to my house between 11 and 2 o'clock. I'm not even sure if this video is going to be able to upload. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I hope you guys enjoy the first video on my channel, and not a live stream, the first video in a very long time. So if you guys do happen to enjoy, please drop a like down below. It only takes a second. And also tell me in the chat if you did drop a like. I'd appreciate knowing. And text messages coming in. Alright, well anyways, guys, we kind of got an idea for how the BMW handles on its own. Actually, you know what? Real quick, let's take it up on the asphalt. Okay, so here we are up on the road, and let's just put the pedal to the metal so you guys can get an idea for the torque and the power this thing has. The first, like, 20 or so feet are just a total burnout. This thing is extremely quick. Oh my gosh. And it does tend to slide around a little bit. It's got a little bit of a slidiness here on the road. Let's turn it around, pull a Yui. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, you can see here that this thing is, it's no child's toy here. This is made for people who have hair on their chest, unlike me. Alright, so anyways, let's get down here to the beach and get this thing lifted up here. So the mod that we're going to be using to make this happen is, of course, a V-stancer. So let's hop right into it. We're going to fix this guy up first. And we are going to bring up the V-stancer mod. And let's hop right into it here. We're going to go to the suspension menu, and let's do the front height first. So we're going to give this thing just a good big old lift. Now the tires, as usual, will briefly glitch out at the beginning, but they're going to stop, I promise you. They're going to stop in a second. So let's do the back as well and make it match the front. And we might even lift it up a little bit higher after this. Let's drive around here. Come on. Any second now. I promise you, just wait. This mod is so weird. Look at that. Like, it just needs a solid 30 seconds to freak out, but then after 30 seconds, it's like, okay, I'm good. So, you can see this looks a little goofy right now. You know, we have like a good solid foot lift, maybe even a foot and a few inches here. Let's bring it a little bit higher, though. Let's raise up that back a little bit. And for the front, let's bring up the front to the same. So hopefully this glitching goes away. Let's give it another second here and find out. Okay, nice. Looking pretty good. So what we need to do now, though, is we need to widen this wheelbase. Our center of gravity is... Wow. Yeah, it just got really high. It got so high, in fact, that if we want to turn at all, we need to go really slowly. Just because, you know, you have all this weight up top. And can we pop a wheelie if we floor it? Let's see what happens if we floor it real quick. Flooring it. Oh, nice! Yes! We are lifted so high that we can actually pull a wheelie off, and probably an endo as well. Oh no, am I actually stuck in this mud? Here, let me try this. There we go. There we go. Ooh! Wow! I just flooded my engine in this mud! Like I'm hitting the gas. Nothing! The engine just died on me in this pool of mud. What the heck? Let's spawn in a new one of these, I guess. What's it called? I think it's like Armod Bmw I8. There we go. Okay, now let's get out of this mud before we flood the engine. Let's turn off the radio. So, oh jeez. This off-road traction is not so good. Alright, so let's get back into this. So, the first thing we need to do, that I actually forgot to do on the first one, let's go to the vehicle mod menu, wheel type, and let's change it to off-road. We need some off-road tires on this bad boy. So, what's going to look best on the BMW i8? That's the question. Probably something with black rims. Oh, those stock rims are sick, I will say. But we're not going to be using those for the off-road build here. Let's go with these. Those look pretty decent. Alright, so now let's get our lift going once again. Front height, here we go. We'll just send it right back to what we were at. Rear height, make it match. I love it. This thing looks like it's got hydraulics until it stops glitching, and then it finally calms down. So what we need to do this time is also widen the wheelbase. That's going to kind of solve some of this toppling over that's happening. So let's go to the rear track width, and we're going to make this a little wider. A bit wider. Let's bring it up to an even, no, not an even 1.0. Let's do 0.96. Front track width. Let's, yeah, there we go. Front, making it nice and wide too. So now let's test out the stability here. Already for the wheelies, seems like the wheelies are a little bit more stable already. No! 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 Alright, I'm cheating here. Okay, I did have to use a quick command there that kind of saved me from flooding the engine again. That wasn't going to be good. That was not going to be a good time. Okay, wow, we can't even brake without endoing this thing. Alright, so what we need to do now, though, is get some big old tires on this thing. So let's do it. Vehicle, no, what is it? The V-Stancer menu. I have so many mod menus in here that it's actually getting hard to keep them all straight. Okay, tires. Wheel size, let's start pumping up this size here. Now, you'll see that as I make the size bigger, they do kind of start to phase into the ground because they are enlarging from the center of the tire. So it looks a little silly. We can bring them up out of the ground a little bit, but not a ton. What the heck? There's just an explosion off in the distance. I don't know where it came from. Probably the military base. Anyways, this looks like a pretty good tire size, but when you look from the back, that looks ridiculous. Look how thin those tires are. So let's take the width and pump that up a little bit as well. Now what's really cool about this mod is if you want to, you can make the width absolutely ridiculous. You can just go insane with it. You can basically be driving on a rolling pin. How cool does that look? That's pretty epic, but that's not what we're going to be doing today. For today, let's keep it, you know, somewhat reasonable, somewhat realistic. This thing is starting to look sick. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's see if we can pull these wheels up out of the ground a little bit. There is a limitation to how far we can pull them up out of the ground, though. It does start to glitch once you go too far. So if we go to, I think, tires and front, is it... or wait. Yeah, I think front, tire radius, there it is. Okay, so if you look at these front tires, let's just try 5 ticks. Let's try 5 ticks there. If we go too high, like I said, it's going to get ugly. These tires will start glitching out of control. So just even 5 ticks really help pull them up out of the ground there. Make it look a little bit more realistic. And it looks like we are not glitching. Nice. Alright, so let's take it out for a spin like this. We're going to just take it for a quick spin. And what we're going to do, though, is continue to lift it even higher. So you can see... next to the first iteration, it looks a little bit better with these big tires. It actually, you know, matches the look of the vehicle, matches the lift, all that good stuff. Whew. But unfortunately, as you can see, oh my goodness, the hood is already coming off. The stability took a turn for the worst. So let's start it out kind of slow here. Let's start out a little slow. I don't want to get anything too crazy too soon here. Let's work our way up. Alright, so now that I'm giving it kind of like a third of a trigger pull, you know, no pedal to the metal right now because that's just what makes it absolutely crazy. The handling is actually a little bit better now. You really need to compensate for the instability with your some throttle control. Really, you got to make sure you control the throttle. Excuse me, because if you get on it too hard, let me show you guys what it looks like when we just go pedal to the metal here. Pedal to the metal, still doing it. Absolute pedal to the metal right now. Pedal to the metal, still going. Okay, I'm actually gonna let off there. Let's give it one more try. Let's go pedal to the metal right now. This is full throttle. So this thing actually has just way too much power. So much power that for it to really go in a controlled manner is darn near impossible. At least on full throttle. Maybe we should try to make our way over to Mount Chiliad. Real quick, I do want to let you guys know, I know that last week I told you guys that I would be making videos every day of the week, and I didn't do a single one. I got sick last week. My sister just got over her sickness, and I actually ended up catching it, I think, from her. And so last week, I just did not feel well. Everything from a stomach ache to maybe it was like a flu type thing. I don't know. But last week, I was not feeling good. Feeling a lot better this week. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? What's up, dudes? How you bros doing out here? You enjoying the nice day? I hope so. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Let's not flood the engine. Not just yet. I think what we actually want to do now is lift this thing even higher and potentially... I'm rescuing this vehicle. We cannot afford to flood another engine, because if we flood another engine, that means I have to spawn another BMW, and if I have to spawn another BMW, that means I have to re-lift it, I have to readjust the tires, I have to do all of that. So we really do not want to hydrolock this engine. No siree. Alright, so let's lift it up a little bit higher now. It's already quite the beast. It looks pretty good. It can do sick wheelies and endos on a dime. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can do a more controlled wheelie real quick first. Let's get a nice... Ooh! Alright, that was looking better. That was kind of more of a controlled wheelie. I'm trying to kind of pulse the throttle a little bit, because if you just hold the throttle outright, it's just gonna flip out of control. Oh! That was pretty sick. If we didn't just drive into a bridge, I feel like that was gonna be a good wheelie. Alright, so what we're going to do now is fix this thing up, lift it a little bit higher. You know how we do it. So let's fix it. Bring up the V-Sensor menu once again, suspension menu, front track height. Let's pump it up a little bit more here. Let's get a little more crazy with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Rear height, 1.76. Now, I'm not sure. There's a chance that this might start some uncontrollable glitching. It might go away in a few seconds. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. I think this thing is lifted so high, and its center of gravity is so high off the ground, and it has so much torque that if we even try to accelerate... Oh my goodness, it goes into an immediate backflip. That is insane. Let's try to be a little bit more... a little more gentle on the throttle. Alright, there we go. So if you don't give it such pedal to the metal, you can kind of bring it in a little bit. Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm about to go tumble down into that water. Let's see if we can cross the stream here. Oh no. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's see if we can cross the stream without flooding the engine. Oh, come on. It's so weird. Usually you can turn these vehicles over, but this one does not want to turn over. Let's just use this button. Make it easy. Alright, so let's try to cross through this stream here. Oh, okay. That would have flooded our engine if we spent a little bit more time in there. Luckily, we were able to just pass through very quickly. Alright, so now I think what we want to do is get some bigger tires on this thing. You know? It's kind of a monster BMW, but it's not a mammoth BMW yet. Let's turn it into the mammoth that it wants to be. Alright. We're just going to pull it right up to here. Alright, so let's fix it again. This thing is just falling apart left and right. Let's bring up the tire menu. And this is about to maybe get just utterly ridiculous. Let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, this thing is starting to look mean. Do these wheels need to be wider though? I think maybe they do. There we go. That looks a little bit more appropriate. Or maybe we could go like extra wide, double wide. That looks pretty sick. I do have to say. Now let's see if we can pull up these tires out of the ground a little bit. I'm sure they're on the verge of starting to glitch. Pull up that front tire 4 ticks. Let's try the rear. Let's try pulling up the rear 4 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it might start to glitch as we start to drive away. Ooh, yeah, you can see a little bit of glitching there. We look to be okay though. Maybe. Maybe. Let's make our... Whoa, what are you doing, dear? Oh, dear. Okay, let's make the wheel stance a little bit farther apart. What do we need to go to? Where do you find that again? Suspension menu. That's it. Rear track width. Extra wide. Extra stable. This is more stable than we've ever been. Actually, that's probably not true. Because we just lifted this thing a lot higher. So even despite widening our wheelbase, this is probably a lot more unstable than it was. Alright, let's check this out. You ready? Oh! Oh my gosh. Guys, this is what happens. This is what happens when you lift a Bmw i8. It's, oh, what?! This torque is insane! I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should go to the torque editor and actually, instead of turning it up, maybe turn it down like halfway. This thing just has so much torque that I can barely give it any gas without it just flip-flopping out of control. Alright. Here we go. I'm starting to realize that the odds of getting up to the top of Mount Chiliad over there in the distance, 0. There's no chance that we're making it to the top of Mount Chiliad with this lift. I mean, here, let me just show you guys. Let's just try to go up this. Let's just say we want to do a little rock climb. Just go up this little incline here, nothing crazy. Oh, it just wouldn't be possible. The second we go up any kind of hill, we're just going to flip backwards. Oh, we might be able to get a backflip. Hold on. Guys, at this point, we're just going to finish it off. We're just going to get completely ridiculous with it. All right, so let's bring it up for the final lift here. We're going to go front track height. Where's it at? Front height. Let's max it out. The max allowable value is 1.99, I think, or 2.0. Oh! I love it how if you take the value too far, you get that effect. It goes to the exact opposite. So there we go. Negative 2.0. Let's do the same in the back. Oh! There we go. So this is the maximum allowable lift that we can possibly give this thing. Now, okay. Ooh, there we go. So if I do flip it over, I can just hit that button and fix it real quick. Let's see if we can actually pull off a backflip. It's probably not going to be possible. I'm going to try to reverse a little bit, and then we're going to floor it. You ready? And floor it. Ah! Okay, the reverse did not help. The reverse actually made it a lot worse. Let's try that again without the reverse, maybe? Oh my gosh. It just has way too much power, guys. It has way too much power. Maybe I should go into the torque editor. Let's try a backflip one more time here. Let's try one more backflip. Oh! It looked like it wanted to work, but just not quite. At first, it looked so promising. Last attempt here. Oh, that was so close! That was so close. Okay, this is the final attempt. Maybe this will be the one. Instead of flooring it, I'm going to ease into it and then floor it. Here we go. Ease, floor! Ooh, that looked promising at first, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Alright, at this point, guys, let's max out the tire size. You know what? It's like, if you're not going to get absolutely insane with it, why do it at all? So let's go to tires, wheel size, and... Oh! This is ridiculous. This is officially ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous before. Let's make the wheel width a little wider here. Or I want to do the stance, rather. Let's go back to the suspension menu. Let's do some track rear width. Okay, this way now we don't have the tires phasing through the body of the vehicle. Front track width. Let's see, what is our rear? It's 1.51, so we'll make it match in the front. And lastly, let's go vehicle fix. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. What even is this? What even? What? I don't know if I'm even going to be able to drive anymore. We might have taken it so high and lifted so much that... Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try the torque editor real quick. I think to get to that we have to go to this mod menu, vehicle options, I think page 2, there it is, there it is. Engine power multiplier, enable. Engine torque multiplier, enable. So now the engine power multiplier... We're actually taking it down. We're going to take it down to half of what it was just at. And then the torque multiplier, also half. So we just have the engine power and the engine torque. Let's see how that actually plays into the vehicle here. Wow! Wow! I would not have expected that. Oh, okay, the brakes still work really well. The brakes still work really, really well. We're not having any trouble in the brake department. Well, actually, we are having trouble in the brake department. They're still way too strong. But check this out. We can now floor it. You ready? Check it. Boom! Floor it, pedal to the metal. Oh, that didn't happen the first time. That was weird. The first time we floored it and it maintained perfect control. Let's just try going off towards Mount Chiliad. I'm not even going to try to climb it. Okay, here we go. We've got it floored, pedal to the metal, and it looks like that torque multiplier is actually a really good solution to solve the issue that we were having there. I'm going to have to remember this for future videos, future streams. When in doubt, when your vehicle is uncontrollably backflipping on you, just pull down the torque a little bit. Pull down that engine power. Oh my gosh. Jeez. This is absolutely insane. I never thought I would see a BMW i8 quite to this level. You know, the supercar version of it's pretty cool, but this might be a little bit better. This might be a little bit better. Oh. Wait. Our tires are very phased into the ground, but I think they're going to have to stay there. I think they need to stay there. There's just no way that this is going to allow me to lift them up any higher without glitching. I know that for a fact. I've spent enough time with this mod to know that if I try to pull them out of the ground any further, they're just going to start it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Oh my goodness. Guys, I don't know how much more there is to do in this thing. We could try to, you know what, I do have one more idea. Let's wrap up this video with a little bit of this. We're going to go over here. We're just going to teleport over. Perfect. And let's just Let's just do what it's actually good at. Nice. So actually, this... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta wheelie it. Gotta wheelie it to bring that engine up out of the water. Nice. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we actually gave this BMW a practical application. Who would have thought that just pulling down the engine power would solve all of our issues? We can now control the vehicle. This thing is sick. Oh my goodness, it looks just ridiculous too. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know what it is, guys, but I don't know if you guys are into it like I am, but I have a thing for lifting vehicles that shouldn't be lifted. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to also lift vehicles that should be lifted, like the Sand King, trucks, things of that nature, but I have a... Ooh. Did we flood it? Did we flood it? We didn't flood it somehow! But anyways, finish my sentence. We just flooded it, guys. We just flooded it. The engine has hydrolocked. Well then. Oh, we're drowning. We are drowning. We need to get out of this thing. Well, you know what? I'm not going to bother spawning in a new one, because if we were to spawn it in again, we would have to re-customize all of that. And to be honest, I think we learned what happens when you lift a Bmw I8. Crazy things happen. It kind of gets a little out of control, but it does look really mean. I gotta be honest. I feel like it looks super mean. Would I do it again? Probably not. I think there's more vehicles to explore, more vehicles to lift in the future. I might not be coming back to a lifted Bmw I8, but I'm darn glad that we actually checked it out. We attempted it, we made it happen, and we didn't die in the process. So, what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to wrap up this video, and I'm going to try to upload it tonight, but I'm having severe connection issues. So, honestly, if it doesn't upload tonight, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully my connection is fixed tomorrow. Like I said, the technician from my internet service provider is coming to my house tomorrow. I hate it when those guys have to come into your house, and you're just standing there as they're, like, doing their thing. No, it's actually not that bad, but I'd prefer if they didn't have to come. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you thought down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. Remember to drop a like before you head out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys live tomorrow, assuming my internet is fixed. We'll find out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you all in the next stream / video, whichever it is. Peace out.